Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Argentina, and they take on FC Seoul.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. That's useful play. Messi! And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. It's a corner. High-class defending right on the goal line. And he clears the danger. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And foul it is then. And a chance to whip it in here. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save.
Well, there it is. I'm not sure what all the fuss was about. It wasn't even close in the end.
The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Alvarez. Good use of advantage by the referee. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Can he find the right pass? Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Well, they have it again. Marcos Acuna. And he takes on the shot. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Excellent defending. Han Chan-hee. Now can they make something happen? Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Alvarez. Nasangho. Palocevic. They've lost it. And the referee blows for a foul. How can he take them on and beat them? But if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
So, getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Chance to do damage. Di Maria. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. And over it comes. Firing it in. Superb block. Breaking at pace. Rick-Lheng. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And we will have just one additional minute. Han. Nasang-ho. That is that for the first half here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And the ball's gone. Di Maria. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Messi, making sure it didn't get past him. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Han Chan-hee. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I really liked his first half display. He was certainly the most influential player on the field, and I'm expecting more of the same in the second 45 minutes.
Nahuel Molina. Otamendi has it. Marcos Acuna. Read it well. Messi. Oh, in with a chance. Surely. Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow.
Well, I have to say, that's a really composed finish. He had to get that absolutely right. He certainly did that.
We're back underway with the lead standing at 2-0.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Not much defensive cover there on the flank.
Well, Argentina are enjoying most of the possession and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Messi. Promising avenue of attack favoured by Messi. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Ki Sung-young. Now, it's with Alexander Parovcevic. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Han. Lim. And players waiting in the centre. Top-class defending. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. So now a corner. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. And in the perfect position to read it. Lim Sang-hyuk. Now they've lost it. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Lionel Messi. Messi. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. And that is and a penalty awarded, spot kick coming up. And this could really make certain. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors, that's the big story. Hello everyone, our travels have taken us to southern France for this game, to the Stade Vélodrome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's France against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Raphael Varane plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. Antoine Griezmann starts alongside Adrien Rabiot in the centre of the park. And leading the line today, Olivier Giroud. And the PSG team looks like this. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence.
Hang on, Derek, what a chance this is.
And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And out of play for a throw-in to France. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. No foul, PSG advantage. Fabian, good movement. Mbappe, not problematic for the keeper. Messi. Here's Mbappe. Will they get themselves level here? And Messi with the goal. It's always strange when he doesn't get on target.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So, a level contest. 1-1. And a creative look about this. And he's in. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well, PSG get the ball moving again. How will they respond? Marco Verratti. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing. Can they convert? And it's a penalty. The referee points to the spot. And it's going from bad to worse. And it's a wild one.
Well, there's not much you can say about that. What a miss that was.
Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. Mbappe! It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Giroud! Surely! And the keeper throws himself. So the corner played into the box. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong. Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional.
Oh, sorry, Stuart. Look at this. Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way off target. And the advantage is with PSG. And the goalkeeper will claim it. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. The fans in favour of the shot here. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. And the action underway once more, with France very much on top. It's looking promising. It's there for him. Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook. Fabian. Went in strongly to win the ball. Lionel Messi. Well, not hard to read that pass. Throw-ins given. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, time is up as far as the first time. And underway once more. Paris Saint-Germain left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Disappointing for France to give it away like that. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Giroud. Might be a chance here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. No foul. PSG advantage. Ferreira. Neymar. Mbappe. Possession regained by Verratti. Messi. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Mbappe. Fine run from Mbappe. And in with a real chance. He can't hold on to it. And he clears it out of harm's way.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Needs to clear it. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. On the pass by Mbappe, he'll be disappointed. Vitor Ferreira. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Griezmann. Dembele on the ball. Giroud. Can they convert? On the cusp of making it a hat-trick here.
Well, his finishing has been so good today, so that was a chance for the hat-trick, but I'm sure he'll get another one before too long.
They're really pressing their opponents. Lionel Messi. Went in strongly, decisively. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Oh, managing to beat him. Oh, off the post. So near. Rabiot. Mbappe. Well, not the best clearance. And in the end, no damage done. Neymar. Now with Fabian. And he takes on the shot. When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. Well, a disappointing free kick. A long way off target.
Well, no wonder he's looking a bit sheepish. Really poor effort, you have to say.
Rabiot. Theo Hernandez now. Well, let's see if something comes of this. They've given it away. Giroud making that run and succeeding. Might it be Olivier Giroud? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. And support available. Fabian. Inside he goes. Fabian. Really good high press. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Really good block. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Defenders need to cover. A disappointing end to the move. Hakimi. No foul. PSG advantage. And a chance here. Hakimi! Well, unable to direct it on the target. And a goal kick to come. Theo Hernandez. Now Rabiot. Now, who can he play it to? Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And the referee says enough is enough. That's the... Hello everyone, great to be with you from Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Chelsea up against Portugal.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And plenty of room in the wide area. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kepa is the goalkeeper. Kalidou Koulibaly plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Mateo Kovacic starts alongside Denis Zakaria in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio begins in goal. Joao Cancelo starts with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Ruben Neves plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is a superb save. Well, pick your adjective where Hakim Ziyech is concerned. Dazzling, I think, might be an appropriate one. Stuart, what will we see from him?
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well.
Opportunity! An early goal. It is the ideal opening. And Portugal get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Now can they come up with a quick response? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Mount. Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
And Portugal will get the throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Super tackle, and they've won possession. Making progress. Could be. And he read it really well. Fine save. And he's fired over the corner. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Didn't quite go to plan. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Bruno Fernandes. Take it away. And Chelsea have given us away. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Really vital interception. And they keep the ball, advantage Chelsea. Well, very effective play in possession. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. And a chance for 2-0. Oh dear, what was that?
Well, I'm afraid, Derek, that was a woeful effort. What was he thinking?
So inching towards half-time, it's Chelsea with the advantage. Stuart, what strikes you about their performance to this point?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Mount. Opportunity here. Splendid defending. Throw in for Portugal coming up. William Carvalho. It's with Ruben Neves. And intercepted it. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And he's through here. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone. Well, the ball is moving again. And work to do for Portugal in this second half. Just the challenge that was required. Mount. Oh, this is looking promising. Havertz! And the challenge, crisp and clean. Over the touchline for a throw-in. William Carvalho. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
Kukureya. Now with Havertz. Decided to come in from the flank. Oh, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it looked highly promising, but it kept chances on. And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals. So 2-0 now. Kai Havertz. Out of play for what will be a Chelsea throw. Ziyech. Cross-fired over. And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today. A constant threat to this back line. Well, I have to say, Chelsea have been a joy to watch today. Just look at those stats. They've been in complete control of this game.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Ronaldo. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Cancelo. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Ziyech. Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. Didn't quite go to plan. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. But in the closing phase, and Stuart, Chelsea have been tremendous today.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Ronaldo. Fernandes. And he read it well defensively. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. A chance to whip it in. Joao Cancelo. It's with William Carvalho. Went in strongly, decisively. Havertz! And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. foul, but advantage played. The final whistle, and it's gone the wrong way.